Hi everybody, I wanted to get out this very urgent rapture video which I'm having December 30th and 31st, 2025, and the time that I got, as I won't say thus says the Lord, but I got a very strong revelation that it will fall on Wednesday, December 31st at 3:33 a.m. UTC time. So it does indeed fall between these two dates. You have to excuse my voice again. It's still pretty bad because I still have a bad cold and I've been losing my voice, but I feel this is super urgent to get out today because it's already December 30th and tomorrow will be the 31st here in the US, but in other parts of the world it's already the 31st. So I'll start here with the rapture dates that was presented by Brother John over at Five Doves. So I'm going to put his video first and then go from there and then show you the dates and time of how I got these. Actually, Brother John got these dates and then the time. I won't go into much detail because of the time is super short because I had some crazy supernatural event that occurred last night in my backyard at 8:33 p.m. and I live Mountain Standard Time and I felt like it was a 24-hour warning, and I soon realized afterwards it would be 3:33 a.m. UTC, and the supernatural event was a combination of very loud firecrackers as well as a combination of the sound of thunder. That's the best way I can describe it. So please bring this before the Lord and test it. But I want to get it out, and I'll go from here with Brother John's video.
I want to make another attempt at solving Brother Joshua's rapture puzzle. You will see that my previous Hanukkah dates, 16 and 17 December, are pretty much intact. Now, on to the puzzle. If we were to take September as the 9th month in Enoch's calendar, 923 and 924 correspond to December 15 and 16. Start counting the days forward with 923 as day number 1 and 924 as day number 2, and so on. Now, look at Brother Joshua's second date. The 15 days will pass. Then, on the 17 October 2025, will be the rapture of the church. The 14 and 15 days correspond to December 28 and 29, and the 16 and 17 correspond to December 30th and 31st. October is logically Tevet, the 10th month in Enoch's calendar.
So for Solomon's temple, the dedication went for twice as long. So it was a 7-day Hanukkah celebration followed by another 7 days for the Feast of Tabernacle, and then the great 8th day will fall on December 31st, 2025. But per Joshua's second statement that's highlighted here in teal, So the 14 and 15 will pass, but 16 and 17 will be on both the 30th and the 31st of December, highlighted here in teal. I also recommend that you go look at the last few videos at the YouTube channel NewMoonRapture, of which he covers the number 45, 45 squared being 2025, and then 45 cubed, or 45 times 45 times 45 equals 91,125, which is 911 of 25. So, and it's also the number of days from the 4th of July, 1776, when the United States became a nation. You add that number to it, you land up on December 31st of 2025, and he's got a video that has 2026 lights out, as well as Back to the Future, New Year's lightning, but they're pretty short and concise, and I would look at those as well, but due to the brevity of time, I'll just stop there and say that the number 45 seems to be a key number, because 45 in Hebrew gematria is Adam, and we know the first Adam fell, but the second Adam is Jesus Christ. Enoch equals 45. So does Elijah and Daniel in English gematria. And like I said, 45 times 45 is the year 2025. But also in Revelation 4:5, in which the church disappears, there's the number 45, and it says in verse 5, and from the throne proceeded lightning, thunderings, and voices. 7 lamps of fire were burning before the throne, which are the 7 spirits of God. And I would say the supernatural event that occurred in my yard last night sounded like lightning, thunderings, and firecrackers, very loud, emanating from my backyard. It was very shocking to hear. I actually hesitated for about a half hour before going into my backyard, and all of my lights in my backyard were out. My house lights were fine, but all of my backyard lights were completely out, and I felt like it was a 24-hour warning. And this occurred at 8:33 p.m. Mountain Standard Time where I live. And when you convert that to just UTC, it's 3:33, which is a number associated with Jesus Christ. And in Jerusalem, it would be 5:33 a.m. UTC plus 2. So since I'm a visual person, and I know some of you are as well, I thought I'd outline this for the rapture dates and times. So it does fall between December 30th and 31st, like Brother John said, of 5 doves. So the UTC time would be tomorrow, December 31st, 2025 at 3:33 a.m. UTC, which is 5:33 a.m. Jerusalem time, which is UTC plus 3. But here in the United States, it would be on December 30th, Tuesday, today. So it would be 10:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:33 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8:33 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 24 hours after the supernatural event that occurred last night in my backyard. So, and then at 7:33 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And so for other parts of the world, I would go by the 3:33 a.m. December 31st and convert it to your time zone. So I wanted to keep this video under 10 minutes, but I'm already virtually at the 11-minute mark. But I hope this video has been a blessing. So please look tonight, December 30th and December 31st, depending on what part of the world you're in. But it would be Wednesday, December 31st at 3:33 a.m. UTC. So please convert this time to your particular time zone. And so we shall see. I think if there's any delay, then it would be another 24 hours later, but I don't see that being the case. So please be alert and watchful. I hope this video has been a blessing. And if you have not been saved, you have no more time. So please get saved today. And please be watchful of the times I presented here for the rapture dates and times. Starting tonight in the United States between 7:30 and 10:30 p.m. And then for Jerusalem, it will be 5:33 a.m. and again 3:33 a.m. UTC time. Anyways, I'll stop here. I think that's going into 12 minutes already, and I hope to see you in the air. Take care.